You heard earlier in our broadcast a big transformation that was made today, a big announcement by NASCAR officials at the Talladega Superspeedway. Now let's dive into it. The veritable who's who of both sports and politics made their way to the International Motorsports Hall of Fame for today's news. The track will undergo a $50 million renovation project to the infield. The project highlighted by a one-of-a-kind garage fan zone experience that will give an up-close and personal look at both the cars and the drivers. Fans will also enjoy a lounge area close to that garage for a truly unique racing experience.
We're going to do things nobody's ever done in our sport. You know, right behind me you can see a big party zone. Well, there's 22 cars going to be on both sides of that. That's the top 22 cars that come to Talladega on the points system are going to line this area. So basically we're going to put the fans right inside the locker room. And then they can get up and they can walk right over to the person's garage they want to walk into. And nobody has ever done that to that magnitude. And being the biggest racetrack and having the most acreage inside, we can do things other racetracks just don't have the room to do.
Now, team drivers and owners that travel all across the country for NASCAR events have a unique perspective of what the upgrades at Talladega will mean for the sport as a whole. Driver Austin Dillon and his grandfather Richard Childress say this is huge for NASCAR.
I think it's huge for our sport. I go to all kinds of different sporting events all over the U.S. and see the new stadiums and the new enhancements that people are doing to their stadiums. And for our sport to really invest and make Talladega special, because this is kind of the glue of all the NASCAR tracks. You know, Talladega is our core race fan, and you come out here and to give them something to be excited about is special.
I think what we're seeing today here is the modernization of our sport, just like Daytona, Richmond, so many other racetracks are doing. It's going to be a huge plus, and when you look at some of these photos, it's for our race fans to give them a better experience of NASCAR racing.
In addition to sports figures, politicians like Alabama Senator Dale Marsh and Governor Kay Ivey were a part of today's festivities, and they believe the move is great for the economy of the state as a whole.
This is a huge announcement, and it's going to be transformational, and it's going to add to the Talladega Superspeedway's history, its legacy, and the spectacular fan experience. So this is a huge event, huge investment, and it will pay dividends to the great state.
The transformation project will begin after this fall's race in October. It will be fully functional for the 2019 spring race.